Hello everyone and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Wii U. I'm Manuel Sheep and today we're going to continue on to World 4 Part 4 Irate 8. What a weird level name. Well, I mean, was I even mean? Irate 8? Yeah, I don't know, maybe the developers of this level rated the level an 8 out of 10? I guess. Who knows. But anyway, this is actually quite a challenging level which involves a chase sequence at the end. I won't spoil too much about the chase sequence, but yeah, we have a chase sequence coming up. But for the first thing first, to drop down into the water, as you normally expect. It is a water world. And what's introduced in this level are these mines. Now, as you can see, the mines will actually start to flash whenever you swim nearby them. And whenever you see a chain, try and boost your way through them. Now be careful of these mines, because if you get too close, there is a very, very big range. See, as you see there, if you get anywhere near the mines, they will just go nuts. They will just start booping and exploding, and it's not good. So watch out for the mines, they can be a real pain to manage in this level. And we also introduced these new shark enemies, where, as you can tell, you can't actually hit the front of them. If you hit the front of the shark enemies, then you'll get hurt, because obviously they got razor noses. I don't know. I don't understand why razor noses. Sounds like an ingenious way to keep yourself safe though. I mean, if you're a shark, how else would you keep yourself safe? Apart from eat the things chasing you or whatever, but I digress. Let's just continue onwards. And oh my god, what's going on here? Yeah, see this octopus? This is the level gimmick. He's gonna shoot ink, and the ink will count as like a wall of death. So what you want to do is basically swim as fast as you can, as high as you can, while dodging the octopus's tentacles. The tentacles, trust me, are really difficult to actually dodge. So this might take you a good few attempts, and he appears about twice or 3 times in this level, so don't get used to him. Just be sure to time all your jumps, all your barrel blasts whenever you get to barrels perfectly, and you should be fine. If you dilly-dally, you're dead. So just watch out. And, yeah. I don't think I've ever managed to get that O symbol for the Kong, though. Not that I really tried, mind you, but I am. It's just a thing. It's quite tricky to actually get hold of. But anyway, watch out for the tentacles. They all sort of move in like a little pattern, so think of them as switches where they'll move from one area to another area in their own little routines. So just wait for a few seconds for the tentacles to move out the way, then you can pass through. Can be quite annoying, can be quite easy. It all really depends. But one bit of advice I can give you, just to ensure that you don't run out of air in this level, is simply whenever you see a pool of water by a checkpoint, just jump out of the water. That way you'll be able to get a full refill of air, and you should be good to go. But yeah, I believe this is the final chase sequence of this level. It's not a long level by any means, although I have died a lot here, so just watch out. The debris is your worst nightmare here. You need to... don't rush too much. I mean, obviously you need to go fast, but you can't do really tight turns unless you stop swimming fast. So learn when to let go of the swim button, and learn how tight you're meant to turn to get around some of these obstacles. And trust me, this took me a good few attempts. I've edited them all out, but it took me quite a while. And why did I grab hold of Cranky Kong? I was not thinking. I don't think. It's like, maybe this will help. Anyway, it might be hard to believe, but I think I actually did succeed in doing this stage this time. Because like I said, I'm using my own advice. I'm slowing down whenever necessary. I'm taking tighter turns by slowing down. And I'm making my way up to the top of the stage as quick as possible. But it's really difficult to judge where these spike balls or platforms or what have you are going to end up at. So be careful. And whenever you see bubbles, don't hesitate to grab them. As you saw them, I almost drowned. So yeah, your air meter will go down really quickly. I mean, it goes down quite slow compared to a lot of games with water levels, but it's still it still goes down a lot quicker than you'd expect. There we go, final segment but here. Just barrel blast all the chains. Destroy all 3 bombs and it will kill him, leaving you to the end of the stage. So it's not a bad level, but it can be really, really tricky. A good few deaths were had, let's just say that. I have no idea how many deaths I had in the level, I didn't really count them. Anyway, on to the next level, Sea Stack Attack. And this level is also another interesting one because this stage isn't actually a water level per se. I mean, it's water in the level, but it's more of a traditional side-scrolling platforming level, which is quite weird considering this whole world sort of takes up the majority of the water in this game. But, hey, I'll take it, I do prefer my side-scrolling levels to my water levels. Even if the water levels aren't too bad in this game. Also, I love soundtracks like this, where there's some sort of like calming farm type music. But anyway, you see these boxes by here? What you're meant to do is actually grab all of this watermelon bomb and boop them into the boxes, and obviously don't get caught in the explosion. Getting caught in the explosion will hurt you, which I learned that the hard way. I've died many a time from my own bombs I threw. More shoe would be tripping, son. Bombs, you want them? They're yours, my friend. It's quite an explosive situation. But anyway, just continue onwards. The stage doesn't take that long. It's actually quite another short level. And you'll find that levels will go by a lot quicker than they did when I first started this LP, because now at this point in the game, this is where I'm starting to really get good-ish. I'm not perfect, but I get decent at playing through the game, so the levels go by a lot quicker now. So there's something you're looking forward to if you want to see fast-paced platforming. Well, I wouldn't say fast-paced, but I got at a more reasonable pace than before. Like, earlier on in the LP, it took me, like, I didn't get many levels done. Although, for these barrel blast sections, be careful, do not go through the barrels whenever the bombs are coming through. And what you want to do here is actually throw some of the bombs out of the way, so you can actually have the ability to throw a bomb at the boxes when the platform goes down. If you don't throw the bombs out of the way when they come towards you and you can't throw them towards the wall, then, well, you're going to get hit, aren't you? It's going to be an explosive situation. But Dixie Kong is really invaluable in this stage. I can't stress how useful she is in this game. It's just... I don't understand why Retro made Dixie so overpowered in this. It's insane how useful she is compared to Diddy and Cranky. Although Cranky Kong's not too bad himself, he's just useless. And Diddy Kong's somewhat useful. But I've already gone through all of how useful the characters are. Basically, if you want to play through the game easily, well, don't do what I do. Don't fall into the pit. Just grab hold of Dixie Kong and try and maneuver through. But yeah, again, not a bad stage. Obviously now it's going to be a bit trickier for me because I have no longer got any of my monkey partners to help ease my fall. And I actually died once or twice as well on this segment. I think... yeah, I died once or twice, so I can see the edit on my actual thing by here, but... yeah, I died once or twice in this section. I can't remember what on exactly. I think I was just doing stupid jumps, rushing. So, don't rush. Don't rush. This guy by here can also be a real menace. Basically wait for the watermelon watermelon bombs to move out the way. Pick him up as the little switchy thing in the background flips, and then throw him back at the guy. And for the final segment, just smash the floor and you'll boop the cage. Well, cage? Barrel. And that's this level over and done with. Oh, delicious. Da 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 bow. Wow! I love the outro music. I really do love the level complete theme. Because I love the entire soundtrack. I think the soundtrack in this game is just glorious. They've done a fantastic job. It's one of those few games where they make a sequel and the soundtrack lives up to like the soundtrack of the originals, because even though I'm not a big fan of the original Donkey Kong Country series, I just still loved the music. The music was something to behold, and that lives up true here as well. I mean, listen to this. Do 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 do. I'm sounding completely out of track with this music track. But whenever you see fish as well, they in the backgrounds of the floors, they also act like those little flowery things you see me boop the ground to get stuff out of before. So whenever you see like a basket of fish nearby you, just boop the ground and you'll get yourself some goodies, chances are. Now this level offers a lot of these switches. Just basically do your spin attack, or well, yeah, spin attacks are all you can do underwater. So just spin into the switches to activate certain mechanics. For example, this opens up a turbine and moves all these spike things out of the way. So just need to be very good at dodging things in this level, and be careful of the air. I've said this already, but in this stage in particular, air is really hard to come by. This is probably the one level where you're most in trouble of drowning. So just watch out. Take your time. Don't rush. Because I've stressed that a million and one times. I just can't stress how much rushing will kill you in this game. I just can't. But anyway, just boop this fish 3 times. I don't like it. It really bugs me whenever I see an enemy where it takes more than one hit to kill, because it usually catches me off guard. It's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Boop. Oh, you take more hits? Oh. Fortunately, sometimes you see enemies like this guy where you can just boop him and throw him in. Ooh, that's painful. You even had to hear the metallic clanking sound. But anyway, just continue moving on. I don't know why I went for those bananas there. I think it was after an extra heart, because I'm pretty low, but no, it can't have been because of an extra heart, because I just picked up a Dixie Kong box, and they basically refill your health entirely. So even if you have a sidekick Kong with you, and you see a sidekick box, well, barrel even, not so much a box, grab onto it anyway, because it will refill your health to full. It is very useful, and yeah, just take your time. Especially in this segment, basically you need to go along with the flow of the current in order to get by, and make sure you don't get clipped by those bloody things. Come on, Kong! Oh my god, that was close! I was really pushing my luck with that. But yes, Carl, this section by here is actually going to be quite interesting. You basically need to dodge these puffing spike things. I will call them fish, but I'm not even sure if they're fish. Basically, you just need to dodge everything that's coming up from the bottom. And you'll see a floor on the bottom of the screen. Basically, the floor will go down every time I push a switch. And once you push 3 switches, the doorway into the next area will open, allowing you to progress further. And we're not far from the end of this level now, folks. We got about a minute or 2, I guess. I hope. I really hope. But just wait for the Dixie Kong, because Dixie Kong is useful, especially underwater. Actually, Dixie Kong's useful everywhere. I mean, underwater she provides the best speed. Huh. They really, Retro really went a bit nuts with Dixie in this game. But then again, she was statistically the favorite Kong of the original series Donkey Kong Country games, so I guess it makes sense. And she, as far as I remember, she's pretty much as she used to act in the original games, so yeah. In fact, then again, don't blame Retro for making her overpowered. I blame Rare. Although I still wish Rare made more games that were not Kinect focused. I don't like the Kinect. I really don't. I've tried it. I just can't get into it. I mean, even the Kinect games I can say are high quality. It's just I don't want to use a Kinect. I want a controller. I want to play a game with a controller. Give me a Banjo-Kazooie game again, god damn it. But I digress. Anyway, with that, that's the end of this part. So join me next time, folks, as we take care of the World 4 boss and finish off the end of this world. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, appreciate a like or comment to the video. Don't be sheepish, people. I'll catch you all then. Bye!